Wow, another week. Happy Super Bowl weekend to my American viewers. Also, I just reached 1,000 subscribers, and I know I said it last video, but I'll say it again. You guys are just flippin' awesome, enough said. Now, in last week's episode, I did a recap on information I presented thus far. Now I'm going to refute some old claims while bringing in some new information. An article by Nintendo Life has stated that Yuji Aonuma wants the setting of Hyrule to be vastly different from past Zelda titles. But before we go in deeper with this source, notice that it says Hyrule. In a sense, we can be certain that the next mainline Zelda will be in Hyrule, so rumors that the next setting will be in Termina like Majora's Mask isn't likely. In an interview with Games TM, Aonuma discussed the importance of graphical uniqueness. He also went on discussing that he wanted to shake up the conventional Zelda formula. Furthermore, he stated he wanted Hyrule to be a setting no one has ever before conceived. Now, information coming from Aonuma is getting really repetitive, as you may have noticed. However, we do have facts. The next Zelda will be utilizing the gamepad, be set in Hyrule, and using a unique graphical layout. So let's get into the topic most seem to have an interest in, the graphical layout. You guys still remember the old E3 beta Zelda footage? It is possible that this graphical layout won't be used at all. Notice when Aonuma spoke of the graphical layout, he made it seem that the art style is nothing like what the public has already seen. So does this mean the next Zelda will have an entirely different graphical layout? Maybe. Personally, I'm still hoping that development team number 3 will at least utilize those graphical layouts since they look very appealing to Western audiences. A lot of people who've seen the footage will also agree that they like that Zelda style. However, at this point we can only guess. Only time will tell what kind of graphical layout the next mainline Zelda will take. However, we have to take into account the financial difficulties of the Wii U. Nintendo executives even took another pay cut because of it. However, I actually see that as admirable. In all honesty, if American CEOs were to see their products fail, they would just lay off a bunch of people. But I digress. In all honesty, I see Zelda Wii U being released in 2015. Around that time, the Wii U will be sinking. The fact is, the console isn't generating confidence in third-party developers nor new consumers. Even Iwata claimed it himself. One theory is that Zelda Wii U will pull a Twilight Princess. The GameCube was facing similar difficulties, so it was ported in the Wii. Can we expect something similar with Zelda Wii U? Considering that Nintendo is investing tons of money into the project. According to a Wii U daily source, dungeons within the title are being a great concern for the developers. They are expected to be much larger than past iterations. But enough of speculation and theories. We do have facts on the next Zelda title. It's going to be gamepad centered. The Zelda formula will be altered in some way. A new graphical layout will be implemented. The setting will be drastically altered, and Nintendo is investing a lot of money in it. As I said in last week's video, it is possible that a child timeline Zelda is on the horizon. All things considered, the adult timeline focuses on Wind Waker-like graphics. According to Aonuma, we know they won't be using that layout. That leaves the Prelude timeline, the Child timeline, and the Heroes Defeated timeline, which I find the Child timeline much more likely. In all honesty, the new Zelda Wii U title is hidden in the shadows, but I am curious to see if some of my theories on the new game is correct. Anyway, sorry if I didn't get a lot of news regarding the new Zelda. News regarding it is really getting more difficult to find, but you guys are awesome, so I'll keep on doing it. Special thanks goes to Darklink17 for contributing to this week's video. If you want to contribute on next week's video, message me with the source and I'll feature your name on next week's video, which will be on the 10th next Monday. Please like, favorite, subscribe if you're new. Till then, this is the video of the day.
Oh yeah, and then there's the Triforce. Now I know it's important, I know I gotta have it, but could somebody explain to me why it is that whenever I touch it and I pick it up, I involuntarily have to stand there for like 15 seconds holding it above my head with the world's stupidest expression on my face? What the hell is that anyway? That open mouth thing? Like I'm standing there waiting for a dick to fall into my mouth. As though I didn't feel gay enough already.